Hallo everybody. Hierdie son brand, glo my. Maar die director of operations, Keith Murray, sê ek mag nie die hoed dra nie. So being a humble sort of guy, I have to take this off and the sun must maar burn me. He's a tough taskmaster, this old Murray. What have you got ahead of you today? You've probably got things that you've got to do. I thought we might look at a typical day in the life of Jesus, all right? Just to give you an idea of the shape of one or two of the days that he lived through. So he starts the day, we read in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 4, I think it is here, he's teaching in the synagogue. And while he's teaching, suddenly there is an uproar, and somebody with an unclean spirit starts shouting and screaming. And he says, "Leave us alone, leave us alone. We know you are the Holy Son of God." And Jesus addresses the demonic spirit, commanding that demonic spirit to leave. And the spirit does just that. And you can understand that set tongues wagging, and so people who saw that went out and they told what they had witnessed. So that's now the start of the day. He's been teaching, and then this happens. And then from there we read, after leaving the synagogue, Jesus went to Simon's house. Now Simon's mother-in-law, we read, was suffering from a high fever. And Jesus comes up to her bedside and he heals her. And again, that must have not only precipitated enormous joy amongst those who witnessed it, but it would have gone out, the news would have gone out that Jesus had done just that. And then, that's not all. We read that come the evening, as the sun was setting, all those who were sick with various kinds of diseases were brought to Jesus, and he laid hands on each of them and cured them. And it goes on. And then he goes home. And then early the next morning, at daybreak, we are told, at daybreak he departed and went into a deserted place. But there again, they track him down. And he says this, I must proclaim the good news of the kingdom of God to the other cities as well. So there's an inner compulsion. He was busy, yeah, he was busy. But what was behind it all? There was something driving Jesus. And it was surely this, and we spoke about it earlier in the week. There was an inner compulsion to share the reality of the kingdom of God. That is, the dynamic power of God present, not only to Jesus, but for the people to whom he was ministering. So God is not just some belief we have. I believe in God. It's business as usual. To say I believe in God has a knock-on effect insofar as we believe in the living, present, loving action of God in the world. And so today, amidst all the things that you will be doing, open yourself to the living, present power and presence of God himself. And that will make this day different to others. May God use you. May God be in you and working through you. God be with you.